Howdy everybody. If you don't know who I am, look at the screen name, or look at my YouTube account name. As I said in my other video, my one previously posted today, I'm going to do a review of Fable 2, and this is this video. Now, it starts off good. It starts off with your sister. You have a sister in the game, just like you did in the other game. Starts off, she gets capped in the ass. Starts off, boom, boom, you two get shot, you survive, she dies. You basically, you go from there, you get picked up by Teresa. There may be a link between Teresa in this game and the last game, I don't know. I think I didn't play it as thoroughly as I should have. I didn't go to all the demon doors, I didn't get all the silver keys. And the choice I made at the end of the game sort of made that impossible after the game. After I beat it. You got, I'm just gonna say this about the ending. You got 3 choices at the very end of the game. 3 choices. You can look up at the achievements if you have the game. If you don't, go to someone whose house you do and check out the achievements, and you can pretty much check out what the 3 endings are. They introduced 2 new weapons. They introduced the pistol and the rifle. The powers are still there. You still have will. Some of the powers they got revamped. I haven't played Fable in a while, so I think they got revamped. Like I'm saying, like blades. Like the blades are actually sentient, or you can actually direct them towards enemies, and they go towards them. But like they just go direct one attack. They don't swing around and attack. All the powers are good. Raise dead, blades, chaos, inferno, shock, force. All those are there, and you can upgrade them. And if you get some of them upgraded really high, they're very devastating. And but as the story goes, you meet Hammer, formerly a monk who doesn't fight, Garth, a will user, and you meet Reaver, a complete douchebag. Reaver you meet at the very last third or so of the game. Hammer you meet in sort of the beginning, because you gotta look for 3 heroes. I'm not gonna give the story away, but you gotta meet 3 heroes, and you meet 3 heroes, each of one is strength, skill, and will. You meet those 3, and you gotta make some tough choices. If you have a strong moral code like I do in games, there are gonna be some tough choices. If you just want to be evil, and you can make some really harsh shit happen in the game. But as I said, I have a high moral code, and I don't like making evil choices in the game. Just like I don't like making evil choices in reality. But there's gonna be some tough choices, I guess, and there's some weird mission and quests that you do. There's one where you gotta get Lady Grey's body parts for this creepy fuck. It's just really, really creepy because you don't really know. I haven't completed that. But the dog, I gotta say the dog. The dog is pretty good in the game. I'm a little perturbed that you don't have a mini map in the game, but the dog's pretty intuitive to get used to. As I said, I only played it for like a week or a couple days, like a week. I think a little over a week I played the game and I beat it. And there's jobs you get blacksmithing, bartending, wood cuttings, bounty hunters, assassination squads. You displace people, or you get people away from displacement camps, things like that. There's always a moral choice in everything. You can become in part of the last part of the game, you got to make a choice about, and it sort of changed the whole portion of the last game. It changes you dramatically. It's an all-around good game. The ending gets a little bit trippy. It sort of goes trippy, then it has an anticlimactic thing. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You gotta discover for yourself. It's really anticlimactic though, but the ending is good. It ends on a good note. You gotta make a careful choice though. Between three choices, you gotta make a choice that you like, and I thought I made a good choice that I liked, but it ended up I made a horrible choice because it sort of fucks you up after you finally beat Lucian. It sort of fucks you up because you sort of can't do everything the choice I made. And as I said, I didn't go through like getting the gargoyles, the silver keys, the demon doors, the treasures, the niches where you need the dog, things like that, and it sort of fucks it up. And you wouldn't believe the weapon you used to defeat Lucian. It's crazy. But as I said, it's a good game. It's a very good game. It's a fun game. You can talk to people playing it. It's an online game. I sort of wished you could have used your hero, not just use a henchman or something. But maybe I wasn't doing something right with my friends. But my friend has it. He's focusing on getting the skills up because he heard that there's some bad bosses up coming because he's almost done with it. Heard some bad bosses come up, and that is sort of true, but they're bad. They're pretty bad though. They're bad, but they're not really bad, but they're bad still. And uh, you can pretty much guess your hero's lineage from the word go, and you could probably tell from the commercials if you're not blind or mildly dumb. It's the guy from the first game. It's that hero. But there's speculation. I personally think that Garth, the will user, you have to get the will hero of will, as they say. Sort of, I think he comes from the one will user guy that you meet in the original game. Uh, and the world's disarrayed. I mean, Oakvale's become worse than it ever has. It's become completely just horrible. And Bloodstone is a horrible town. Like, there's all these bad places that come up. And it's a fun game, as I said, but that's all I gotta say about it. But I guess that's it. Uh, I'm, of course, if you don't know who I am, look at the YouTube account name, because I don't feel like saying my name again. But if you want, post comments, post video responses on your feelings about the games. If you're playing the games, tell me how you like the games. Tell me how dead on I was. Stuff like that. If you haven't played it, then you just want to talk, ask questions, do that. Uh, but I'm off like a promise, guys, and subscribe to me if you like my videos. I got back cataloging videos, and I'll be back for another video. Maybe soon, maybe not. Who knows? But I'll be back, and there's no darkness behind me yet again, so I can't fade into the nothingness that is black, but I can still just go. But bye, guys.